Hi, I'm Jordan Lukaku and welcome to the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel. It's just me. Right, player ratings. Newcastle versus Watford. We lost 2-0. We're out of the FA Cup. Back down with a bump. It was a miserable day and it was utter rubbish. But, you know, it could have been worse. We could have lost it. Actually, no, it couldn't have got much worse, really, could it? Let's get through this, shall we? Game just took the piss. Woodman, probably shown up against a stronger opposition. You know, he did all right against Blackburn, but this time, nah, both goals down to a lack of defending, but still, he just doesn't look good enough yet, really, if we're taking on Premier League opposition. Maybe get him out on loan. There was one really good save in the first half where I kind of went, yeah, all right, oh, that was good, well done, but ultimately, never mind, really. 5 for Woodman. Manquillo, I think there was some really bad balls given away by him, unfortunately. Again, it's that old thing of he looks all right attacking, but looks naff defending, which is his primary role. That being said, you know, he put some good balls at the box. He tried nearly to get an equaliser, which almost went in, and that would have been class, because he really did work hard to get past those Watford players. Then again, though, it didn't really balance out in that game. Give him a 5. Clark, unseen for the first goal. He was running aimlessly. He wasn't even there. Terrible to get back for the second goal. Just crap all around. The 3 centre-backs didn't really have a good day at all. 4 for Clark. On to Lascelles, who had a few good challenges. They got the crowd cheering. But then there was other mistakes, like that unnecessary pass to Ritchie. What the hell was going on there? It could have been problematic if Watford had done any better. Other than that, asleep for both goals. Again, when it mattered, he just, I don't know what was going on. I mean, he put a slide in for the first one, but it's not worth dwelling on, sadly. Fernandez had a bit of a shaky performance this time, which is a bit of a worry, but maybe it's just from coming back from injury. I'd like to think so. Then again, though, he was nowhere near to the first goal. Just looked pretty slow and a bit lethargic, so we'll put it down to injury, but again, let's just hope he can find that form that he was having when he was in the squad. 4 for Fernandez. He came off for Shea in the 81st minute, who didn't really make an impact. I think he put one long ball which just went miles off, and that was about it, unfortunately, for Shea. Ritchie put some good balls into the box, and as ever, he created chances, but nothing really came from them. Great work to find Manquillo for his effort, which I've just mentioned. And sadly, that work rate just wasn't shared by the rest of the team. He obviously came off, and the crowd didn't like it, so that was interesting. But seems to be the same old story. Saving Ritchie for Man City, I guess. 6 for him. He came off for Atsu, who I think should have started. He showed a fair bit of flair. But ultimately couldn't do much in the end. Give him a 5 as well. Longstaff, another good showing from him. Constantly retrieving the balls, but I did see in the first goal that, again, Will Hughes was just running rings around him, sadly, so maybe that's just that little lack of experience shown there. However, effort between him and Ritchie was pretty good. 6 for Longstaff as well. Hayden spent most of the game on the turf, unfortunately. I mean, he just kept going down. It was one of his off days, really, where nothing was going for him, and caught in possession didn't fill you with confidence, unfortunately. I don't think that's down to his effort. I think it's just more to his level. 5 for Hayden. On to Murphy. Far too hot and cold for me. He made some good runs to win the corners. I know he kept pegging it down that wing. He was causing all sorts of bother for their right back, but ultimately made a lot of poor choices elsewhere in the game, and a few passes which just didn't go anywhere. 5 for Murphy. Perez came on, who I think was getting a lot of unfair stick, certainly from a guy in front of me at the match who literally walked on the pitch and went, get him off, get him off. I was like... Anyway, yeah, Perez, I think he had a good chance. He wasn't going to win us the game in the end. Just wasn't to be, sadly, from him. Kennedy, I don't know what was going on. He was always trying to do far too much with the ball when he did have it. We know he's creative, and, you know, there were glimmers of that, and that's good, I guess, but Watford wasn't the team to do it against. Watford were on him every time he had it, and we see this over and over again with Kennedy. There was one nice ball which he put in and gave Perez that chance, which we've just said, but otherwise he squandered a chance himself where he started taking far too long on the ball. It's just like, just shoot, man. We know he can. He did it against United, but again, it wasn't to be this game. 4 for Kennedy. On to Hosselu. Terrible. Oh, God. Like, lost the ball every time he won it. Didn't find any of the good crosses that went in. There was a few minor passes which might have helped, but why isn't the striker striking? Out of position. Awful. 3. Sorry. Nice guy and all that, but 3. Right, that's that. And don't worry, we'll bounce back against Man City. See you then. Do you believe in life after love?